Hey, today is October the 10th, 2018. I had a dream that I was rushing to help people get to a boat because the earth was flooding and where I was at was flooding really, really bad. And it just kept rising, and I couldn't even save everybody to get on this boat. And then it was pitch black out this whole time, and then I woke up. It was a very short dream, but I dreamt this a couple nights ago, and I was going to say something about it, but I didn't because I wanted to wait and see what God is showing me. And God gave me this gift of intuition, and it's like I get a gut feeling something bad is going to happen, and it happens. And it's within a week. It's every time. And when I say, I just can't explain it. A day before I wound up in the hospital when I was pregnant with my twins, I knew something was wrong. I wrote a goodbye letter to my husband, and I just had this gut-wrenching feeling that something bad was going to happen. And the very next day, I wound up on my deathbed. And today, the rains have been coming down so hard, and I have a hard time seeing as it is. I've been wearing bifocals since I was 3.5, so my eyes get pretty bad. And so I'm like, I'm driving and stuff, and the whole time this gut feeling kept getting worse, and I just kept crying and crying, and I was like, well, maybe it's me. And I've been asking God and asking God and asking God. Well, this Hurricane Michael is going to affect 30 million people, okay? And Texas, like I said, is already flooding. The waters from the ocean has already gone over the roads, and there's no hurricane down that way. It's towards the panhandle and stuff of Florida, all throughout that area up to the Carolinas. Well, they're saying, to prepare for 3 weeks worth of food and water and stuff, because they're not going to be with electricity, and FEMA is on it. Well, the thing that I've received was Michael. We know that is the Archangel, and I believe that what God has showed me through this dream was that this hurricane that's going to hit, okay, which it's made landfall, they're now saying it's a Category 5. It is 1 mile an hour away from a Category 5. But then as soon as I got home, I seen that it was a Category 5, which they said it's the most deadliest they've had in 100 years. And 100 goes along with my Bible study, which I just want to say, when Jesus fed the 5,000, he had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and he told the disciples to break the groups up in 50. Okay, you divide 50 into 5,000, that's 100. Okay, and within 100 years, 100, representing how many years it took Noah to build the ark. It's like 120 mankind. It's 50's the Jubilee. The 2 would represent the witnesses, and the 5, the wise virgins. And I got a study on this. It's, nothing crazy, but I know that God is showing me that this flood is judgment, and I feel it so deep in my gut, like I can't even explain it. This hurricane is going to not just be a hurricane. This is going to be a disaster that will trigger into a catastrophic event that's going to eventually be worldwide. And I don't think it's going to be much longer, because tomorrow, which is October 11th, it has been said many, many times that it is the true Feast of Trumpets, Feast of Tabernacles. And if that be the case, the hurricane is here. And if we go off Israel time, we're already on the 11th. So judgment is here, and judgment is coming. So it's a forewarning that not everybody is going to be able to go on this boat, and we're not going to be able to save everybody. But we need to get stocked up on food, which is the word of God. We need to get stocked up on water, which is the blood of Christ. We need to get stocked up. We need to prepare and help these people, because Jesus is coming like a freight train, and so is judgment. And we can't just continue to pray it away. Yes, God is merciful and loving and kind, but enough is enough. God is not going to hold back the 4 winds. He is not going to allow judgment to not fall. It has been, 120 jubilees that we have not repented. So God is not going to turn around and say, nope, I'm not going to cause judgment, because judgment will happen. So as always, pray over this, and God bless.